So some of the benefits of a community drumming group or a drum circle, it involves the body, it involves the mind, it involves the spirit. And in terms of community drumming groups where it's not so important to perform, it's really just about bringing people together to experience rhythm as a group in a fun way. Listen to the metronome. It's very much about finding out what your comfort level is and then finding ways for you to be able to sit in that for long enough to have fun and feel good about what you're doing, and then work out where the next challenge might be. And then we can all move together at whatever level we're working at. Perfect. Crack, boom, Cadillac, boom, boom, crack.
Bradfield did a really great job of facilitating. There was different levels in the group. Some of us had a bit of experience, some of us had never touched a drum before, and he was really good at accommodating everyone and making everyone feel included.
Double taka, double taka, double taka, boom. Taka, boom, taka.
As a workshop, I think it's fantastic. It's a tremendous thing for all ages. I mean, I've drummed with all ages, and obviously I'm in my senior years, but it's really good mentally, physically.
There's health benefits. The body's oxygenated because it's actively engaged. It involves language centres, maths centres, all of these parts of the brain get activated, and then there's the social interconnection.
I hadn't met any of these people before, but you start to connect just through doing that one thing together.
I really love drumming because I find I'm able to just get in this quite meditative state of flow. It's been the highlight of my week, each week actually.
And there's a reason why many cultures use drumming as part of their culture. It's not just something that some musicians do.
The power of rhythm, that's been with us since we were banging things together, really. Ancient cultures used to do things like dig huge holes in the ground and stick a log over the top. And so they'd use the earth as a resonating chamber and hit the log with sticks.
I do a little bit of practice at home, but the practice is actually drumming in a circle with other people. And you keep repeat, and actually it's very easy to start going into that trance-like state.
I love rhythm, but it's the flow state that I come for. You're so concentrating on what you're doing that you don't have room for any other thoughts. You don't have room to worry about the future or reflect on the past. It's just utterly present. Because if your mind wanders, you lose what you're doing.
I've seen people, myself included, come into a drumming session feeling completely wiped out, no energy, haven't slept the night before, and then an hour later feeling full of energy and wide awake and just alive,
Sitting still and trying to meditate is very challenging for some people, so finding a way to move the body is a really great way of accessing that meditation state for someone who doesn't like to just sit still.
I think why people connect so well with drumming and rhythm is that it's of the heart, it's our heartbeat. I think drumming can plug us into just that really core aliveness in us. It just has an amazing power that way.
Look, I've been coming to West Winds for about 7 years, and I feel like it's a real anchor to the community. It's a place that everyone can come, and there's all sorts of different services and facilities.
West Winds as a community centre, I just think, is an incredible resource and a fantastic space for all sorts of community events, and the work they do here is amazing. Obviously a really happy, supportive kind of community at West Winds, so I'm enjoying being part of that. Good old West Winds.
West Winds has had an amazing reputation for building up really good community programs and for community building. And I think it's something, if you're not careful in a rural area, can get lost.
They play a really important role because there's a lot of isolation and loneliness going on in the community, and it's a place you can come on your own and just turn up to a program like this, or they've got gym classes and all sorts of activities.
I would really like to see all sorts of other things happening here. The environment inside and out is fantastic. So, you know, more the better, I think.
Don't worry about whether you've ever touched a drum in your life before or if you think you can't do it.
It's not a perfect art. It is an art, and it's what you want to make out of it. And I would strongly encourage people to do it, even if they've got, you know, even the slightest curiosity about it. And curiosity is a great thing.
If you want to come in and try it out, it's open. Okay, cool. Let's rest our brains for a moment.